So Manchester United have submitted a bid worth 45 million and 5 million in add-ons for Jarrad Branthwaite of Everton. This comes surprising news because United, I think they were concentrating on Joshua Zirkzee and Mathis Deli, as I mentioned in our past or previous video, where I said that the deal regarding Joshua Zirkzee is closed, and also the deal to sign Mathis Deli from Bayern Munich was also closed. But this evening, we had the news that United have submitted a bid to Everton regarding defender Jarrad Branthwaite, the 22 years old, whom Everton value him at around 65 to 70 million pounds. And United have made the second bid in 2 months. Their first bid was around 35 million pounds, and the second bid is 45 million pound fixed plus 5 million in add-ons, which make it to be 50 million pounds. So in short, they've made a 50 million pounds bid to Everton regarding Jarrad Branthwaite. I think the bid is expected to be rejected by Everton because it has not met the evaluation, as they want around 65 to 70 million. So I think it's going to be a bit difficult because Everton want their valuation to be matched. United are not willing to match that valuation for Jarrad Branthwaite, and they are hoping that Everton will lower their price tag on Branthwaite, and they agree on a deal. Remember, Jarrad is open to joining Manchester United, and personal terms will not be a problem. So this gives United a clear view of whom they are dealing with and how to go ahead with the deal, because I think they have a go ahead from the player side. Jarrad is willing to join Manchester United, and he's getting frustrated by the way the deal is going on, because to him he'd like to move to Manchester United, and Everton will not allow him to move to any club if that valuation or his price tag has not been matched. And there's going to be I think there's some 3 weeks that will decide the fate of Jarrad Branthwaite of Everton, because if United are going to sign him this season, they need to go again with the third bid. Last week we see that United might sign 2 centre backs if either of Harry Maguire or Victor Lindelof will leave the club, and with United still interested in Jarrad Branthwaite, and also they are in for Mathis Deli, this is a clear indication that either of Victor Lindelof and Harry Maguire will leave Manchester United at the end, rather at the end of the transfer window, which I think shuts in sometimes in August. So the bid of Manchester United to Everton, I think for me is a fair bid, and Everton should accept, because I think 50 million is a fair deal, but to them they want the 65 million, or they want 70 or 65. So will Manchester United go back again with the third bid? This is the question that we're asking ourselves, if they will go back again with another bid, maybe improve it a bit to 50, maybe to 60 million. I think 60 million would be enough to convince Everton to sell 55 million and 5 million in add-ons, or maybe 50 million and 10 million in add-ons. I think 60 million is enough to convince Everton to sell, or maybe United can do a player cash deal, maybe send one of their players to Everton and in the cash in order to sign Jarrad Branthwaite. I think I said earlier in the previous video that in the next 3 to 7 days we expect some movements in and out of Manchester United, and I think now there's an addition with Jarrad Branthwaite. We are going to see if United will be sending another third bid for him, because I think Joshua Zirkzee The deal is in its final stages. There's only the discussion at the moment is concerning the payment structure, how the 34 million is going to be paid. Also, the Bayern Munich is about the payment structure, how that 42 million is going to be paid. But now, with Everton concerning Jarrad Branthwaite, there's still much work to do because they've not agreed yet on as far as the fee is concerned. With United offering a lower fee than what Everton is expecting, or what Everton is demanding. Do you think Jarrad Branthwaite is worth 70 million, and do you think United should go ahead and pay that in order to have his services? Talking about movements in and out of Manchester United, there are also some outgoings. Remember, I talked about Jadon Sancho and also Mason Greenwood leaving Manchester United, and today they returned back to training, but Mason Greenwood did not train with the group. He came in, had a conversation with the executives about his future, and left immediately. He did not train at all. And later on in the evening, there was some breakthrough regarding Mason Greenwood, and Olympique Marseille is willing, and they sent a bid to Manchester United. It is still undisclosed, and we don't know how much they sent to United. But I know that United are willing to let Greenwood go in two conditions. One condition is a loan with an obligation to buy at the end of the season. Also, the second option is sign him on a permanent deal, and United will insert a clause in his contract, that a sell-on clause of about 40 to 50% of the fee that they will get if Olympique Marseille decides to sell Mason Greenwood in the future. So keep an eye on this regarding Mason Greenwood. It's now confirmed that he won't be back at Manchester United. They've decided to sell him, and although the fans want him back, but I think the board have decided to part ways with Mason Greenwood, and the sale are now strong candidates or strong destination for Mason Greenwood. As far as we're concerned, Lazio, I think they are out of the race to sign Mason Greenwood. So in the next 7 days, we hope to see movements in and out of Manchester United, with the possible outgoings are Mason Greenwood and Jadon Sancho. The possible incomings are Joshua Zirkzee of Bologna, Mathis de Ligt of Bayern Munich, and maybe United can decide to bring in Jarrad Branthwaite of Everton. If they can bring Jarrad Branthwaite and Mathis de Ligt, we could see either of Harry Maguire or Victor Dello leave the club, because that is the plan for Manchester United. You sell one defender and bring replacement immediately. So I expect some here we goes this week regarding Manchester United, and I'll be not surprised if United decide to sign Jarrad Braithwaite instead of Mathis de Ligt of Bayern Munich. So to more transfer news, and this is regarding Chelsea, and according to the Athletic, Chelsea have agreed a deal with Atlanta to sign Caleb Wiley in a fee of a region of 8.5 million pounds. Chelsea have signed Caleb Wiley, the 19-year-old left back who plays for Atlanta of the MLS, and they've agreed a deal worth 8.5 million pounds, which is going to Atlanta. Remember, don't confuse Atlanta and Atalanta. So Caleb Wiley to Chelsea, here we go. But there's a catch. Caleb Wiley will not go to Chelsea straight. He will be loaned out to the other club, that is Strasbourg, which is also being owned by Todd Boehly. So Caleb Wiley will be joining Chelsea. He will sign for Chelsea and straight out on loan to Strasbourg in France, Ligue 1. So that's another addition for Chelsea in the space of 1 3 days because they signed Ruben Viega from Basel. Also, can play a centre back, can play a left back, and also can play as a midfielder. So I think Chelsea they are working on building the future. They're signing players left, right, and center, and they're signing youngster. But I also noticed that the more they're signing these players, these young players, they're also losing young players at their own academy, and one of their players is joining Liverpool academy. So I think Chelsea needs to be cautious, not to let go of gold while pursuing diamond. So I think they need to be more serious, and then they need to check the academy more serious, because at the moment we are signing young players from other academy, the players from your own academy are not given an assurance that no, we can make it to the first team. So they'll be looking for other alternatives, and maybe joining your rivals, and in the next 2 to 3 years you might regret that deal. And Chelsea are familiar with regretting selling the youngsters, because you can see there are some players that they let go. I can name like Declan Rice, now playing with Arsenal, Jamal Musiala now playing with Bayern Munich, to name a few. So I think they need to be cautious, and they need to check the academy serious. So Manchester United returned to training this today on Monday the 8th, and I saw some players coming in, or they're reporting to today's training. The likes of Anthony Da Silva, Casemiro, Lindelof, Harry Maguire, also Amad Diallo, Traore, the Hannibal Mejbri. So also Andre Onana. These are some of the players that were reported on training day 1 for preseason as far as Manchester United are concerned. And these are just some of the first group that are arriving because they did not participate in any international games, the Euros or the Copa America. Remember, United are playing their first preseason game, I think, on Monday, the 15th of July. And after a disastrous season last season, I think they need to do better. They're trying to revamp the squad, bringing in some players where they need additions. I think they need addition in every sector, the defense, the midfield, and also the attack. And with the acquisition of Joshua Zirkzee in attack, Dele and Jarrad in defense, they need also to revamp the midfield. I think they are interested in signing Manuel Ugarte of PSG, and also they are still deciding if they can keep Amrabat or let him go. Remember, he was on loan from Fiorentina, and that they can buy him for 12 million. So there's still time for them to decide whether to sign Amrabat permanently or opt out. Also, they're interested in João Neves of Benfica, but that would come cheap, because Benfica want at least 100 million euros to let go of the Portuguese defensive midfielder. So there's still a lot that will happen as far as United and Chelsea are concerned. Remember, also Arsenal, they are trying to improve their squad to be better and better, and they are close to signing Riccardo Calafiori of Bologna to revamp their defense and make it even better. And Liverpool, they are also making moves. Manchester City, they've already brought in Savinho as a right wing, and I think Man City, I think they are good to go. Their squad is strong, and even if they don't make any signing, City can still win the league. They still have the squad, the quality players to win the league and the Champions League as well. So I think City, I understand why there are no movements in and out the club yet. So guys, that's it from us. It was a breaking news that happened regarding Jarrad Branthwaite, and I wanted to update you on this because there are more to come. Remember, we are in the transfer period, and we'll be getting this kind of news as they drop in hour after hour, minutes after minute, and day by day. So I'll be keeping you updated on the latest concerning the transfer news and also the Euros and the Copa America and everything concerning the world of sport, football, to be precise. So as I said, United had a bid. They have had a bid for Jarrad Branthwaite of 45 millions and 5 millions in add-ons, which Everton is expected to reject it. United are in talks with Marseille regarding the sale of Mason Greenwood, and Chelsea have agreed a deal with Atlanta regarding Caleb Wiley in a fee of a region of 8.5 million pounds. That's it from us, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Like, share, and subscribe.